Okay, hi guys. So today's story is going to be my hair horror story, and I've had a couple of them, so I might actually only tell two of them in this channel because they're the most interesting ones, and this is one of them. And this one actually happened abroad in another country. So here, I had actually bleached my hair, and I had gotten these two strands of blonde on the sides of my hair, like one side here, one side here, and kind of trying to copy Cassidy Pope. If you know who she is, she was on The Voice, she was from Hey Monday and stuff, and I was just really looking for a change, so I did that. But for someone who's dark haired and who has had a lot of coloring and stuff in her hair, it's hard to go blonde, like a nice blonde, not like brassy blonde or almost blonde but not blonde. So it's kind of hard, and sometimes you get like a yellowy kind of blonde, and I had it for a while, but I kind of got sick of it, and I still had it when I went to El Salvador. So when I was there, I decided to go back to my natural hair color, and I got it dyed at a salon, and I had it like that for a while. And then I was at one of their malls, and I saw that they had some specials on getting your hair ombre, and they actually call them like Californians or something like that. And I decided to go online and look up reviews for an ombre that I would like. Because, with salons, you never know what you're going to get. And I don't know why I trusted a salon this time. So I was looking for this place, and unfortunately, there were two places. The mall's pretty big, and there's like two sides to them. And I ended up on the wrong side in a salon that had a similar name to the other one. And a lot of people get confused too, because I heard the stylist telling another one that they were looking for another one, and it was the same one that I was looking for. I figured this out later. So I decided to go in that day, get my hair done, and get it ombreed. And I told them exactly what I wanted. I brought them pictures, so I'll insert them here. And I told them what I wanted, and they said, okay, we'll do it for you, and everything. And, they went through the whole process. I couldn't see everything that was happening. As they were washing my hair out, they were saying, oh, your hair looks so nice and everything. And I wish we didn't have to put, color in it to make it, because it was going to be like kind of brownish. So they had to put color in it, I think, or toner. And she's like, I wish we didn't have to put it in and everything, but, you know. And the girl who did my hair was kind of like an apprentice because she didn't even know how to do this. She was asking the hairstylist in charge, like, where do I place them and everything. And she told her how to do it. She supervised it and everything. And when it washed out, they had straightened my hair and everything. And in the salon, it looked good. Like, it looked nice. And even when I went outside and I took this picture, I hadn't noticed how bad it looked. Like, I genuinely thought it looked good. And if you notice in the picture, like, my whole first layer is like my natural color or the dyed color. Like, it hadn't been ombre. And it was because when they were doing my hair, they like took this hair and like set it apart and did everything else, but my front layer they didn't do. And so when it was finally done and straightened out, my first layer was still dark and it hadn't been touched. So as I went home and I tried, to style it and curl it and straighten it, it was always looking, well, there were two things wrong with it. It was always looking that, that dark part was like covering everything else on the bottom. And then two, everything that was ombre was brassy. It was like reddish, orangish in the first picture. That was like the first day. And in different angles, it looks different. Like, as you can see in one picture, it looks yellow, golden yellow. In the other angle, it looks like orangish on the bottom, yellow on the top. And in this other angle, it looks orange. So I was like, no, 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 no. I'm not leaving this hair like this. I'm going to try to fix it myself. So I went to their supermarket, looked for their bleach section, and their developer, and then I went home and tried to fix it myself. And I kind of changed the tone of it, but it was hard because I didn't have toner, and that wasn't available at the supermarket. And it would be extremely hard to find some toner in their country unless you go to like the capital, and I don't even know where they would have them. So it was still kind of brassy, but it was a little bit better, more blended in than the way they did it. So when I got home to America, I tried to do it myself, and fix it myself. So I went. I think I got hydrogen peroxide and baking soda, which is a bad idea. And I saw online that you could lighten your hair with it. But the one thing that I think they don't tell you, or at least they didn't experience and I did, was that you get damage from doing that. Like your hair fries. And so I tried to blend in some pieces and everything, and the color it lines to is really nice, but it still needs to be toned. So then several times afterward, I kept re-bleaching, especially the top part because it was so dark, and the bottom was so light. So it took forever to try to get it to even like brown, like a regular brown instead of like a really dark brown, almost black. And even recently, I had to go over it again to try to blend it in even more because of that big difference. The front layer is so dark compared to the bottom. And then I recently went out and bought some purple shampoo, and that's helped tone my hair a little bit. It's still a little bit brassy, but it's decent. So it doesn't look as bad. Especially when, it's straightened, because that's when you can see everything. Like when it's curled, you can hide anything, but when it's straight, you know, you can see anything. And so after that, I've kind of decided that I don't trust hairstylists anymore because I haven't had that great of an experience with stylists here who color your hair. I mean, I've been to the like a little bit higher end salons. I've been to the really cheap salons. I've done it myself, and I just haven't had that great of an experience. So I've just kind of decided that I'm gonna try and do my hair on my own. Even if I mess it up or whatever, at least it'll be my fault and I didn't spend like huge amounts of money. So this is my first hair horror story. If you like it, give a like. If anything like this has happened to you, comment below and subscribe. And And yeah,